Azumi, a female given name from Japanese. Azumoline, a more water-soluble analog of dantrolene used to treat malignant hyperthermia. Other, alternative form of azure blue tincture in heraldry. Adder, a surname. Adder Cyanocorax caeruleus, a passeriform bird of the crow family. Azure jays, plural of azure jay. Azure lunula, blue discoloration of lunulae, the crescents on the fingernails that are usually white. Azure lunulae, plural of azure lunula. Azure tit, Cyanist cyanus, a small bird of the tit family parody. Azure tits, plural of azure tit. Azure, of a fine blue color, azure. Azure, of an azure color, sky blue. Azure, with an azure color. Azureness, the quality of being azure in color. Azurus, of a fine blue color, azure. Azures, plural of azure. Azurson, a complex of the azure di-3-amino 7-imethylaminophenazethonium chloride coupled with carboxylic cationic exchange resin. Azurin, the enzyme arsenate reductase. Azurine, sky blue, azure. Azurines, plural of azurine. Azure, present participle and gerund of azure. Azurins, plural of azurin. Azurus, somewhat azure in color. Azuris, a blue vitreous mineral, a basic hydrated copper carbonate with the chemical formula Cu2COOH used since antiquity as a blue pigment or ores to extract metallic copper. Azurite malachite, a naturally occurring mixture of azurite and malachite. Azurite malachites, plural of azurite malachite. Azurites, plural of azurite. Azurity, the quality of being azure in color. Azurmendi, a surname. Azurmendis, plural of azurmendi. Other, obsolete form of azure. Azurocidin, any of the rubicareotigenic proteins of benheparin. Azurocidins, plural of azurocidin. Azurophil, an azurophilic cell. Azurophile, alternative form of azurophil. Azurophiles, plural of azurophile. Azurophilia, the condition of being azurophilic. Azurophilic, readily stained with an azure stain. Azurophils, plural of azurophil. Azurus, azure. Azuri, somewhat azure in color. Azus, a city in Los Angeles County, California. United States. Azludine, the antiviral drug 4-amino-1,2-R3, 4-R5-R5-azeto-3-fluoro-4-hydroxy, 5-hydroxymethyloxylan, 2-ill-pyrimidine, 2,1. Azigetic, unpair, azygosophageal, of the azygos ve and the esophagus. Azygoportal, azygos and portal. Azygos, in anatomy, a structure that is unpaired. This is relatively unusual, as most elements of anatomy reflect bilateral symmetry. Azygos vein, a vein running up the right side of the thoracic vertebral column draining itself towards the superior vena cava. Azygos veins, plural of azygos vein. Azygospore, an agametic zygospore. Azygospores, plural of azygospore. Azygotic, without the use of zygotes. Azygos, odd, not one of a pair, single. Azygous vein. Alternative spelling of azygos vein. Azygous veins. Plural of azygous vein. L. An organic radical containing the functional group N equals NO, where the nitrogen atom is bonded to an oxygen atom and a carbon-centered radical. Azylene. And nitrin. Azylenes. Plural of azylene. Azo. Alternative form of azyme unleavened bread. Azyme. Unleavened bread used in Jewish or Christian religious contexts. Azymes. Plural of azyme. Azymic. Unleavened, unfermented. Azymite. Alternative letter case form of azymite. Azymites. Plural of azymite. Alternative letter case form of azymites. LMS. Unleavened, unfermented. Edos. Plural of azym. As, backside. Edo. A surname. Edos. Plural of azym.
Shush yourself. I'm enjoying my discounts.
This is the quiet section.
Then why are you talking?
As. Plural of as. Ow. Pronunciation spelling of asshole. Ajos. Plural of ajo. At a party. A Maltese surname. Athery. The Italy national football team. Azzurrini. The Italian national under-21 football team. Amo. Alternative form of Anlo. Anlos. Plural of Anlo. Eho. Censored spelling of asshole. A minus. Academic grade issued by some institutions which is inferior to an A and superior to a B+. A minus S. Plural of a minus. A therefore, a thelemic spiritual organization founded in 1907 by British occultists Aleister Crowley and George Cecil Jones. A let. Alternative spelling of a flat. A flat S. Plural of a flat. A sharp. I sharp. A sharp S. Plural of a sharp. The second letter of the English alphabet, called B and written in the Latin script. The and B. Initialism of bed and breakfast. The and S. Plural of B and B. The and D. Abbreviation of bondage and discipline. The and D. Initialism of bed and breakfast. Yes. Plural of B and B. The and D. Abbreviation of bondage and discipline. The and E. Alternative form of B and E. The batteries. Plural of B. Battery. The battery. A battery used to provide the plate voltage for a vacuum tube. The cell. A lymphocyte developed in the bursa of birds and the bone marrow of other animals that produces antibodies.